Welcome to The Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs about the world's elite, how they live, and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. Due to public belief, the idea that people are either wealthy or poor is a prevalent myth. There are various classes of wealthy individuals, each with their own traits and ways of life. What comes to mind are entertainers, actors, actresses, and professional athletes with the likes of the Kardashians, Drake, Beyonce, Cristiano Ronaldo, and other well-known stars who were able to earn their money through their skills. Additionally, there are wealthy individuals like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Elon Musk who succeeded financially via hard work, intelligent thoughts, a visionary and entrepreneur, and technology. Last but not least, a few blue blood families such as the Waltons, the Mars and Koch families have amassed enormous fortunes of wealth through family enterprises and investments. The next is the richest family in the world, the Rothschilds. They truly are in a league of their own, and nobody even comes close to matching their enormous fortune. Numerous conspiracy theorists who believe that the Rothschilds are in charge of the world are motivated by their enormous wealth. However, if the Rothschilds are not currently in control of you, watch this video till the very end and click the subscribe button if you're eager to learn more about the luxurious lifestyles of the wealthiest people. The Rothschild family. The Rothschild family wasn't always in a lavish, prosperous environment. Their tale begins in poverty while they were residing in Frankfurt, Germany's Jewish ghetto throughout the Middle Ages. Their ancestral residence is where the family name originates. Symbols were used above doors instead of numbers to identify residences. Back then, the House of Rothschild had a red shield that read Rothschild in German using the original spelling. The Crown Prince of Hesse employed Amschel Rothschild, the patriarch of the Rothschild family, in 1769. When the young prince took power in 1789, he assigned mayor, a court Jew, to oversee the kingdom's finances. Whereas nowadays, such a position would be pretty insulting. It was one of the highest honors a Jew could receive at the time in Catholic-dominated Europe. Many Jews, including the Rothschild family, saw this as an opportunity to acquire enormous wealth. Mayer was able to build a bank and transfer his son Nathan to London quite fast with the money he earned. Through this, Mayer was able to move Wilhelm's riches to London during the Napoleonic Wars, and it even provided funding for the British to fight. The other four sons of Mayer created new banks in Paris, Naples, and Vienna after the Napoleonic Wars. So, it turned out that Rothschilds were financing and making money out of every war in Europe during the 19th century, and believe me, there wasn't a shortage. According to some sources, the richest family has about $500 trillion in the US, but that's not only difficult to believe, it's also literally impossible, considering the capital of the entire planet is thought to be between 1 and 2 quadrillion. So, it is absolutely insane for one family to possess between 25 and 50% of the world's wealth. According to most accounts, they are 2 to 4 times as wealthy as the richest person, Elon Musk, who is estimated to be worth between 500 billion and 1 trillion US dollars. Even if their banks are the main source of the Rothschild family's wealth, they have expanded into other industries over the years, including stocks, real estate, art, and mining. They have a modest ownership stake in the Suez Canal, and according to myth, they own 30% of all the world's biggest banks. The Rothschilds' way of life is wrapped in secrecy. They are experts at concealing both their genuine wealth, which may exceed the capacity of the entire southern hemisphere, and their private lives, how they spend their wealth. Nevertheless, every now and then, we get a taste of the lavish life they lead in private. The Rothschilds, in contrast to many pop stars, don't waste their cash on showy, expensive objects with no long-term potential. The majority of their purchases are made with the intention of gradually increasing their financial position. In other words, they spent money only to earn more money. Money attracts money, as we all are aware. The wealthy will get wealthier. Art collection. They are one of the major donors to art museums across the world and have a sizable art collection. For instance, among many other treasures, they gave the British Museum the $40,000 4th century Lycurgus cup. Approximately 3,500 works of art were confiscated from the Rothschild estates during the Nazi occupation of France, and Hitler personally came to choose his favorite pieces. The majority of the artifacts were returned after the war, although others are still missing to this day. Can you even believe that? The Rothschild gold. The Rothschild family owns a sizable amount of gold worldwide. They own shares in gold mines in addition to the precious metal itself. However, unlike some wealthy narco bosses' kids, they don't have golden vehicles or AK-47s. Instead, they have tons and tons of gold bars. Jacob Rothschild recently traded huge sums of dollars and pounds for gold. This is what many financial professionals interpret as concerning for the Western economies. Presently, around 8% of Jacob's assets are in gold. Real estate. Rothschilds certainly have one of the largest real estate portfolios in the entire world. This includes the United States to Israel, featuring mansions, estates, chateaux, and villas. Any royal family would be envious of their possessions. In Buckinghamshire alone, they have over 13 luxurious mansions, each worth well over $10 million. Their most prized possession, Waddesdon Manor, which is accessible to the public. More than 50,000 people come to this luxurious mansion to get a taste of the lifestyle and class of the Rothschild family. The family is thought to own property worldwide valued at $25 billion. Recently, the family in Austria sold a land piece the size of Manhattan for a cool $112 million. Super yacht. Of course, not all luxury purchases count as investments. Nat Rothschild, for instance, spent almost $100 million on a super yacht. The yacht, known as Planet 9, can hold 16 guests in addition to the 26-person crew. The big ship is powered by 2 Caterpillar engines that can reach speeds up to 16 knots. In order to cater to guests' flexible arrival and departure schedules, the boat also features a helicopter deck for east-on and off-boarding. Private jet. Nat is the proud owner of a luxury private jet that is valued at more than a whopping $60 million. One of the most expensive aircraft on the market, the Bombardier Global 6000, can carry up to 14 passengers in luxury seats. Nat's expenditures, however, are nothing compared to those of his wealthy great-granduncle. With his love of zoology, Walter Rothschild continues to be one of the thriftiest Rothschilds. He spent enormous sums of money on exotic animals, including zebras, hundreds of birds, and a big tortoise. 3 zebras were trained by the eccentric billionaire to pull his carriage across London. Walter built the largest specimen collection the world has ever known. In his later years, he sold his bird collection to the American Museum of Natural History in New York. The remainder of his incredible collection was also given to the Natural History Museum after his death. I'm not sure what happened to the zebras. Inspiring conspiracies as early as the 18th century, the Rothschilds are particularly well known for this. Numerous anti-Semitic beliefs during that time, such as how Jews controlled the world's money, are attributable to their enormous riches. The family is linked to numerous crazy beliefs, including the 5-dimensional lizards that rule the planet, the Illuminati, the New World Order, and countless others. The Rothschilds are actually just a large family of wealthy individuals who choose to live opulent lifestyles in private and strive to avoid the curiosity of the general public. As of late 2022, the Rothschild family is worth over $450 billion. A family with 5 sons and 5 daughters, the family dynasty was built through the work and intelligence of Mayor Amschel Rothschild. By forging good relationships with the right people, the family created a strong foundation for their success that is believed their wealth will never run out. Below are some of the prominent members of the Rothschild family that are alive as of 2023. David Mayer de Rothschild, a billionaire and environmentalist. Nathaniel P. Rothschild, co-chairman of Atticus Capital. Hannah M. Rothschild, a documentary filmmaker. James Rothschild, who married Hilton heiress Nikki Hilton. What Rothschild conspiracy have you heard of? Let us know in the comments section. I appreciate your interest and hope to see you again soon. Stay tuned to more amazing videos from The Wealthiest.